She just walks and talks to the noise in her heads. Safe in the middle but destroys at the edge. Burns up the nest and poisons the eggs. Where the sound hits the ground, the toys tend to beg for the dark from the dark. But it's too hard to march when your heart's nailed down to the start. On your mark in the spark, but she parked too caught up in the blister, wrist ripping them apart. So she wanna stay on a high tonight to survive. The eyes bright wide down the manor, open in the face to be washed in the glow. Where the faraway souls of downtown Atlanta, my rapport. A million similar souls signaling, hoping to be a synonym for now. Put in the pill again when it drowns, when the night comes round and the sky opens up and the lights come down.
Are you gonna take it all away? Luminescent. Are you gonna take it all away? You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4. Can't XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4. Can't XO.
She just runs and comes to the back of the beginning, which once was the happiness of winning. The killer contrived to end the vibe, tried to fend her in size, but then survived the attack of other feelings. Cracking at the seals, life hacking it back into something real is the key to the ease of the bleeds and the ceilings. Falsity, all the things down from the dark clouds, the valve house canals, the foul, the independence that it breaks. The surge, tsunamis down, advantage, it's knocking down establishments, washing out the catalyst of fate. Way filling the room, the moon, and the wanderlust stuck in downtown Los Angeles. A billion similar souls signaling, hoping to be a synonym for now. Put in the pill again when it drowns, when the night comes round and the sky opens up and the lights come down.
Iridescent. Are you gonna take it all away? Luminescent. Are you gonna take it all away? You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4. Can't XO. The right way lights free. Surround us in the rapid night they found us. Fluorescent, iridescent. Are you gonna take it all away? Fluorescent, luminescent. Are you gonna take it all
They
away?
call herb to seek out a soul to research. Identify the items united to make it work. Direct it, reorder, reorganize, and perfect it. Then let it, forget it, then step it into the method. Let it shed its aesthetics into aesthetics. State of ethics vetted to better its new genetics. Medics headed with warfare's kinetic. The square self-aware and dance to self-edit and practice. Baddest, that no longer matters. Platter shatter scatters the fragments on fanatics. Damage, managed, still able to feel some of the long lost magic of downtown Damascus. Infinity similar soul signaling, hoping to be a synonym for now. Put in the pill again when it drowns, when the night comes round and the sky opens up and the lights come down.
You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4. Can't XO. You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4. Can't XO.
Adults are responsible for teaching children how to observe the ways of their ancestors. In fact, God insists that adults talk to their children when they sit at home and when they walk along the road, when they lie down and when they get up. In other words, God is saying, don't mess up the children. African American families are being driven further and further apart from each other to the extent that children, particularly those living in urban neighborhoods, are growing up without the benefit of having adults in whom they can confide. Consequently, African American cultural values are at risk of being lost, like teaching children to respect their elders and saying thank you and no thank you and other forms of common courtesy. God is saying, don't mess up the children.
You live forever. How about them bullets, they slow you up? You ain't really dying, we watched you grow up. At 12 months, you took your first steps awkwardly across the kitchen floor to your best. Your first breaths that we can call words were in your father's lap on November 23rd. And they would live for me, and he did for you. Flipped a neutron and stayed inside the crib for you. And this commitment from your father imparted a deep sense of value you forever harbored. We were all so proud as we seen you getting smarter, and the bond grew deep between the mother and the daughter. 'Cause you were not a martyr. You lived.
I was just a bad dream.
At 6, you started reading whole books. At 7, you knew how a brain looked and could roughly describe all the different regions. Can tell when we were sick and even knew the reasons. The world wasn't at peace, gunfire every weekend, but you were hardly there because you was always leaving. Field museum, planetarium, aquarium, you saw something special in the tank you were staring in. And in those moments, as a little girl, you realized it was a bigger world. Bigger than the South Side, bigger than Chicago. You were bigger still, wanting rims on your car though, and big ass woofers in your car though. So you could wang like your daddy at the park eating sharks. Went to King where you were teased for being smart. Where you bumped into Hadia teaching art. You lived. Is when you got your scholarship. At 22 is when you got your doctorate. Even now it's kinda hard to believe, but your father taught you work hard and achieve. And you complied, accepted by every medical school you applied. But the coolest thing is when they offered you that high-paying slot, you replied, they need me in the hood, and that's where you reside. Free clinic, nobody denied. That's where you heard the shots and quickly ran outside and saw a man in a van and a bleeding baby in his hands. Fading fast, but you knew she could survive. Did everything you could to keep this girl alive. Stabilized until the ambulance arrived. And in that moment where you gave your help, I bet you didn't know that you saved yourself. You lived. Facts from the rap. Rights and passions in the manhood. Heights and malice in the land look. Like the lights of heaven do no damn good. Half sleep from being over-preached. Other half sleep cause it's saying good. A chief would take his hand like a thief and make him stand like a man would. In the face of an ambush. To the back of they attack. Front of they front line out the plane with no parachutes in they backpacks. Chopping weed, then dropping seeds, then flowers grow where they land at. Proper deeds on top of these to make power flow from they hand claps. Suicide is suicide. You and I, what they do divide. Who would right to see you survive? It means who would die to make you alive? It means you should write for the two that died. It means you arrive with the youth inside your king. You align with the truth beside of things. Wise to the lies that they do provide and bring war. Is a king make a kingdom? Or they king to make a king? Is it free when it's freedom? Or being dumb, being free? Does a king make a kingdom? Or the king to make a king? Is it free when it's freedom? Or being dumb, being free? Kingdom,
Jah woulda made us all with wings. Well, he made us all with crowns. That means that every man a king. Your mind, it is your castle. Mankind govern how you think. The ghetto is a kingdom. Care not how the gully stink. No one can change my mind. Now I am thoroughly convinced. My woman is the queen that brings forth more princess and prince. And if you add up the equation, it must mean I'm royal since everyone in my surroundings is of royal heritage. Not everyone of royal blood, dressed up in a mink. Only a king and queen with them roof make out a zinc. So Jah bless the baby mother washing up in a sink. And I raise the generation where you take it to the brink. Does a king make a kingdom, or does a kingdom make a king? This hidden empire of kings and queens that no one knows to think. Does a king make a kingdom, or does a kingdom make a king? This hidden empire of kings and queens that no one knows to think.
All my prince is a kingdom, Kingston is a kingdom, New Orleans is a kingdom, South Central is a kingdom, yo. Freedom, free man of freedom, black life is a kingdom, I can't stop for no reason, come to the table and put together all our blessings. Our blessings, relentlessly, blessings, repetitive, blessings, materially identify enemies, disconnect from the mentally, pour all our energy into the kingdom. Back to the front on my way now, guidance to show you your way around. Tired, I watch while you lay down. You got while I sleep, I put onto the beat, take a part of my piece and inherit the heritage. We're not American dreaming, we're realizing a kingdom. Only blueprint right of the dead man. My mind is an excellent weapon, I will not die for one day. Will come to the table when put together all our blessings. Blessings religiously, blessings ability, blessings material, identify enemies, disconnect from the mentally, for all of our energy into the kingdom. Back to the front of my web now, guidance to show you your way around. Tired, I watch while you lay down. You got while I sleep, I put onto the beat, take a part of my piece and inherit the heritage. We're not American dreaming, we're realizing a kingdom.
Hello, my name is Baba Kwesi Ronald Harris, Mural Mission Ambassador. Don't ruin us. God said, be lifted, be gifted, be spirited, be you. The worst form of imprisonment is the imprisonment of the mind. For those confined within their mind, knowledge of self is the key. Love will set you free and let you be you. Wise eye, always open, never blind yourself. You.
Imagine. If I could've brought it back, I wouldn't change a fucking thing. If I could've brought it back. Yeah. If I could've brought it back, I wouldn't change a fucking thing. If I could've brought it back.
I'ma do the same thing.
Man, fuck up. We finna do this rap.
My mind's like 5 mics, rhyme tight, fuck it. Limelight, shine bright, life short, love it. Let's fill it with experiences. Balls in my hand like the grand prize game, aiming for bucket sixes. Throwback, so that you know when I say back in the day, you know exactly where I go at. Expanding my vocabulary, rapping every word off the magazine covers down at Walgreens. At the 357 Magnum like Tackleberry. Academics took a back seat like Hightower. I fly with my powers, yeah.
Put it back. I wouldn't change a fucking thing if I could've. Put it back. Yeah. If I could've. Put it back. I wouldn't change a fucking thing if I could've. Put it back.
I'ma do the same thing.
Yo, we got a contract on the table from the last record.
Well, every rose has its thorn, and if I could be reborn, I mean to be the king, even Jesus put some on, so Atlantic Ocean motion might make you sell funny. Bet you didn't know the advance went straight to bail money. That's right, with free chill. And to do it all again, I would sign another deal. Still kinda paranoid from when they leak my tape. Jeopardize being friendly just to keep mine safe. When keeping it real goes right, I couldn't keep my face. My third album I was done, you should have seen my face. Fuck Craig, fuck rap, fuck this, fuck that. Fuck your 360 deal, nigga, that shit whack. I was truth.com with no backup plan. Got blackballed, can find a job trying to back up dance. That shit was crazy. Thanks to my backup fans, I guess what lawyers can't do, the hackers can. Let's go.
Run it back. I would bang if I could. Run it back. Run it back. I wouldn't change a fucking thing if I could. Run it back.
I'ma do the same thing. I'ma do the same thing.
You ain't changed nothing? Like nothing? Well, it's not totally true. Young Lupe, I wish I could be totally you, but that's the way it works. Came to bring the pain, that's the way it hurts. Picking in the scabs from the past just gon' make it worse. Can't be 21 every time I sit and make a verse. When I did that song with number 9, I was trying to break the curse. The good don't make it out the hood unless the hood make it out you first. All you need is just to believe that you can lead. Crown being ease made me believe that I can lead. Righteous deeds, planting seeds for good society. So you see that I can't be totally new, cause there's a future Lupe out there that wanna be both for me too. And nobody really knows what the future holds. All the future sends for our future souls. And what I'm doing now I couldn't do before. What would you do, man, if you could go?
Run it back. I wouldn't change a fucking thing if I could. Run it back. Run it back. I wouldn't change a fucking thing if I could. Run it back.
I'ma do the same thing. I'ma do the same thing.
Pen to the pad, metaphors on flick. Took the words that I heard and I put them to the beat. Press up my tape, then I put it in the street. Upload my files and tweet out my link. I'ma be in them comments just to see what they think. I'ma shoot me a video and put it on the tube. I'ma spam IG to get up my views and DM my favorite artist and I'm gonna be huge. Book me a show that the blog's gonna cover and they all gonna love it and the crowd gonna turn up. Is anybody out there? Turn up the mic, we can't hear you out here. Hey, hey.
Won't you save me? Rescue all your babies. Like
Hey,
won't you save me? I am just a baby.
say I'm gonna be a rapper.
When I grow up, not gonna go crazy when I blow up, but they're gonna go crazy when I show up. Won't listen to the haters cause I know what.
Say I'm gonna be a rapper.
When I grow up, say I'm gonna be slow if I pull up, but I'm gonna be po if I slow up, so I gotta keep it going, ain't no slow motion in here.
Tryna get the tour bus with the studio. And ain't no bunch, just booty hoes. Can't be out here looking like Doogie when you're trying to start a movement and come up on a movie route. Everything's polished, I ain't go to college. I was at the conference, trapping with the DJ, trying to get my single on replay. And shit up on the game like Olonics. Hold the phone, take a flick with a fan for me. Hit the strips with a brick of the dance money. I'm tired, let's switch with the van for me. When I make it by you a brick with the advance money. Hey,
Won't you save me? Rescue all your babies. Like
hey.
won't you save me? I am just a baby.
Say I'm gonna be a rapper.
When I grow up, not gonna go crazy when I blow up, but they're gonna go crazy when I show up. Won't listen to the haters cause I know what.
Say I'm gonna be a rapper.
When I grow up, say I'm gonna be slow if I pull up, but I'm gonna be po if I slow up, so I gotta keep it going, ain't no slow motion in here.
Hold up, like man can't turn the lights on. Came a long way from I was holding the mic wrong. Something for the hood and a whole lot of white songs. Like I evolved to a whole nother life form. Just trying to make it happen, don't attack that, please. Can't find a job, you can rap at least. Cause that's what I did, I was at that late, right out of high school, trying to stack that cheese. You was trying to do what? Trying to stack that cheese. They wanna flip burgers, want to stack that cheese. Make American singers wanna stack that cheese. Make everybody smile, trying to stack that cheese. Trying to do it for a while, trying to stack that cheese. Talking freaking fly miles, how I stack that cheese. Trying to bundle up the money, trying to stack that cheese. Hey, stack, can we stack that, please? Hey,
But won't you save me? Rescue all your babies.
hey.
But won't you save me? I am just a baby.
Say I'm gonna be a rapper. When I grow up, not gonna go crazy. When I blow up, but they gonna go crazy. When I show up, won't listen to the haters, cause I know what. Say I'm gonna be a rapper. When I grow up, say I'm gonna be slow if I pull up, but I'm gonna be po if I slow up. So I gotta keep it going, ain't no slow motion. Turn the beat up some more. Yeah. Thanks. Rectangle full of color, complicated man sits dedicated to the rudder. Under Apollo, overfilling under as a swallow when yet wallows. It said he looks for Yetis in tomorrow, and do-gooders become regretters, forgiving Garbo at the art show out in Park Slope. Broken dancers rather flatten carbos than work at Arco. Flippers with feet grip, contortionist hips and grease slippers. Squeezes release livers from lines with deep splinters. Pause for sweet skippers. Another key figures of East Rivers who eat liver and drink liquor and root for bird due to an unconscious urge to beat niggas who prefer sweets, deep sleep, and to pull holes with the ease of police triggers. Sikhs at the hair show, Arabs at the airport, Caucasians in the projects, niggas anywhere though. People lovingly exclaim. People lovingly exclaim. People lovingly exclaim. People. Beauty is the largest obstacle to obsess. Decorate the sergeant. Community resistance and progress. Pull out game strong like a Waco kid, but also like a lifeguard. Now that don't even make no sense. But seeing if the swimmers ain't got no rings on. Don't be a fag, let me stab that yoo-hoo with my ding-dong. Fruits of interracials, my banana's bigger than King Kong. Both ways seem wrong, like nobody in China is good at ping pong. Seem wrong, that's evidence they shouldn't be passing their jeans on. That was racist, but I'ma run with it like every sagging pair of pants has to have a gun in it. So I undid it like a Singapore with gum in it. Does that mean if I let you ride that I can put my thumbs in it on? Nasty, but let the moment pass. Only wave if they ask and catch me at the scene of the crash. Karma, they hate blood like Blade, so they hate cuz like an English teacher grade. Beauty is the largest obstacle to obsess. Diaspora and sonnets, community resistance and progress. People lovingly exclaim. People lovingly exclaim. People lovingly exclaim. People city. Population control, occupation parole. Hope this way persuades and this conversation cajoles. Not to be Enron, Alexander Hamilton or Cassandra's Agamemnon. The environment is more than just a panda at the wind farm. Looks cool, but his bull is cool fusers. And the abusers fuel the dual losers. To make fools of the schools and pool Buellers. The crusade to legislate oxygen and put it in the box just like Desiree Washington. Fortune cookie first, panda accelerated profit and hope Santa fill my socks with highly decorated moccasins. My, how the roles have reversed. So now we gotta eat them for dessert. Bop the kids just to free them from the curse. Dress up the thoughts in lingerie and feed them to Levert. Beauty is the largest. Organize the objects. Diaspora and sonnets. Unity, resistance, and progress. Diaspora and sonnets. Unity, resistance, and progress. Whoa. The people lovingly exclaim. 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 Unity, resistance, progress. People lovingly exclaim. Colonized sonically in the shy divine comedy. I vibe consciously to override suicide inside, honestly, cause they don't wanna honor me in honesty. Black king, poetic with Nat King's aesthetic. Half dream, half machine, where the black queens get naked for $1 from a scholar like me. Not at all bothered with what a soda might say. Flipping, 1,000 grams get dissolved in the kitchen. Heart-wrenching pump blades took away from my ascension. Crooked ways brought from call lookaways from Tookin' J's. But it's too late for your prevention, cause I'm playing my position. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. If you the man, let me see your fucking hands down. Not the man, then keep your motherfucking hands down. Man now. I'm the man now. Killer friends, dope dealers, concealing sins, selling swim in my trunk like jumps in deeper ends. We the gems, your daughter will teach her hymns from the annals of crime channels that dismantle her once for weaker men. Send her back, a living and feeling trapped with no religion but brimming with brilliant facts. So we map cast a sorted role of a lady with no control. Let her go, hold on her, baby. I wanna see it all, never half asleep. Some niggas can't see the walls cause of the masterpiece. My dad a breach like hacker leaks, delete the McAfees and slam the back doors in back of me. Social engineer, peer steerer to give a chat to me happily. Actually activated off accolades of my apogee and act yakety. Then deeply speak it back to me to move it further. We can have a junta or a jerga. I smurf it and spoof the server, reboot and produce a cursor. I'm a man now. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. If you the man, let me see your fucking hands down. Not the man, then keep your motherfucking hands down. Man now. Get up. I'm the man now. Denied a service and a little blue from the boy boycott, advertise rum, space available on my toy box. But no sleeping on me, dig deeper than reaching shorty. Scheme for giant green, getting cream, sweeter than being corny. Know the difference between being in love and being horny. Being hated, being human, being a teen, but being 40. They like to get them young, like I'm Brigham's son. Be more man in my attitudes, no ladder, rather have a youth. Like the OGs pulling benzos out. They make them put they pussies out like Fred Flintstone's house. Heart blacker than the back of Fred Flintstone mouth. Or maybe more like Baba Quasey, take the Timbo route. To be a man now, I'm the man now. I'm the man now. If you the man, let me see your fucking hands now. Not the man to keep your motherfucking hands down. Man now, I'm the man now.
Fiasco, Hollywood, California, palm trees, Hollywood lights. Enjoy the show.
Before we take it back, I need everybody in the building right now, from front to back, left to right, to put both hands in the sky right now when we get to the next song. I got any hip-hop fans out there where y'all at? Make some noise. Y'all ready for Lupe Fiasco? Let me hear you make some noise.
Say insane, insane in the brain, I bring the pain. Yeah, I came, that's why I came in the game to do my thing. So what you think? Write my story on the wall, on the wall, on the wall, all the Hall of Fames. Got a day in the city, oh, not the gangster that be dancing in the video. Insane, insane in the brain, I bring the pain. Yeah, I came, that's why I came in the game to do my thing. So what you think? See, when love comes from the center, I'm a tumble to my members. I heard you heard that I was flies on Dumbo to my listeners. Give me them inches, I make miles out them bitches, bro. Listen, you couldn't do a mountain trail while on my inner tubes. Tour de force, tied so I am not the daddy. Had to move the club all by myself cause I ain't had no caddy. Lally then I always had that cake, but I always had a patty. Or at least a home girl like Aisha from Cincinnati. Word to Ken and Kathy who says that we can't be happy. Sadly that it ain't no joke on that block. Like Laffy Taffy tried to trap me, dug out like a nappy, snappy. Even Lassie attack me, tag me for grappling so I can get back to wrestling for the love. Because the foundation is my heart, that's my start. Play my part, make communications with my art. Give my DJ the Serato, got that Chico from my vatos down at Chico's in El Paso. Tapatio on my tacos, give me the mic. What you want? 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 Yeah, mic. They ain't kicking it right. Doing them papers for the paper like I'm Superman. Past wanna put it all behind me like a moving van. Future wanna cuter than Karucha Tran. Hula dance, not like Yokozuna in booty pants. On Hoover, I do the damn. Or at least I'm trying. In the hopes that I see some diamonds. And a boat and a piece of mining. On the coast with a decent climate. Where adults wanna seek refinement. And the pros wanna keep it climbing. And the coach wanna see my rhyming. For the dose of the secret science. Yeah, way through the maze, way to the stage, at the pace of amazing grace. And a raisin, and a raise of the sun with a fade in the shade of the day. Will you lay in a cage with a snake and flailed on the back and a nail to the palm of the nail from salons with the nails that attack and a rusty razor blade to the face to clear your sins. Lie, they don't want that faith, no, they won't take that place. But yeah, gotta get mine from the love from below and above and the mud and the mind of a kind of recline and relax but design all the time like floods. When you see me from the high road, more Tzatziki on my gyro. Give me the mic, what you want? 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 Give me the mic, wow. Cause they ain't kicking it right. Insane, insane in the brain, I bring the pain. Yeah, I came, that's why I came in the game to do my thing. So what you think? Write my story on the wall, on the wall, on the wall, all the Hall of Fames. Got a day in the city, ooh, not too gangsta to be dancing in the video. Happy Timbuktu Day, in the groove you got that Lupe, and I'm smooth as Michael Bublé, eating creme brulee and Kool-Aid. You can scroll down just like Juve. My whole time I got that soup, say hard and soft when I lay it down. Got a Wu-Tang logo on my duvet. That's Yin Yang, that's Bay Boy and Vin Rhymes. That's the best of both worlds, like God caused the Big Bang. Mind blown. Now this might drive you insane. Keep blacks all around that waist, but don't wanna make us sensei. That's since slaves, since slaves. When it's like I don't wanna work, since slaves. On ships, on waves, in waves. Okay, colder than a Gole, golder than my Role. Told her, hope it hold her low just like Evander Hole. That's cleaner than a solar panel, power panoramic camera, Tanner family photo album. Used to smuggle cocaine. Now they don't want that beef. Let that chow talk like a king. Let that cow walk in the street. Extra mouse sauce on my wings. Give me the mic. What you want? 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 Give me the mic. Wow. Cause they ain't kicking it right. Insane, insane in the brain, I bring the pain. Yeah, I came, that's why I came in the game to do my thing. So what you think? Write my story on the wall, on the wall, on the wall, all the Hall of Fames. Got a day in the city, oh, not too gangsta to be dancing in the video.
I got the hip-hop fans out there where y'all that make some noise.
Timbuktu, basically just a kid from Chicago that loves DJing.
Assumption of man into the heaven sphere. Many mansions fit champions within its 7 tiers. Evangelists reimagine every 11 years. Pause for applause, evolves to what was never here. Born to death, born to die. Form the flesh, form the eyes. A veritable storm of winged forms swarms the skies. Marital norms unperformed, but the porn survives. In the dorms of the scorn, they keep warm supplies. Going to lose the use of tooth, horn, and thigh. Before I was standing, I was landing. To one hand, one man bands jamming in tandem. He who power naps then plans, gathering ransoms. And maps man's laps in a hand lathered in absinthe. Got a talent, trafficking ramblings, and handing out amazing handmade maps of the labyrinth. Out the back of the wagon, out the back of the madam, out the back of the magnum, then out the trap of enchantment. Bellerophon with the megaphone, Mega Man, desert zone, run marathons with sweater zones. That was so simple but hot. In a place where it's so simple but not. Closed temples and old little forgot to roll hold chisels, cripples who won't miss us a lot. The old hoes that they won't give you a shot, but you can get the whole pistol, it's gonna hit you a lot. These are real words from a savage mind. Unmaximized man on the average climb, who don't deserve the whole truth in only half your time. Fit the life of a whole booth in only half a line. In the future life, I don't even have to rhyme. We'll get the entire Armageddon with only half the signs. Just yields and railroads, and lush fields with bell tolls. Couple huddles of the unskilled but well told. It's unreal how off one deal to sell souls. That he got him by the dozen. Madunya oblongata is what got him by the oven. Like how the moon shine is what got him by the cousin. He got her by the bottom and he about to stick his tongue in. Such an unsettling scene, an obscene setting for the unwedding of rings. The sharpest dresser at the unheading of queens. The architecture is something you've never seen. Dream clean, same time, and kill 3 birds with the same. And one each and every hand with the same bluffing. Answers each and every man with the same question. What is it? But you still wanna know, but I already done did it. I ball heavy, the physics is all, but it's already specific. If we doing what's already done, that means it's already terrific. That's rather meta-poetic, and just to acknowledge that adds an extra exhibit to what's already within it. The galleries like the wall space, so I made a gallery of galleries made of all space. If it was more small, it'd be more slaw. From the land of the pole where we Warsaw. From the hand of a pro to a whore jaw. Make a stand at the store to the snow thaw. Went from paper boy to editor, throwing Ars Poetica with the arms of Federer. On the porches and steps of the farmhouses of settlers. One of several sets who can come and charm the predators. We who measure the measuring tools of measurers. We who pleasure the pleasure tubes of pleasurers. We who lecture at treasured schools of lecturers. We who question the treasured rules of leveragers. Born to death, born to die. More correct, immortalized. In a war where your performance score is your salary, it's like fantasies combating your mortality. I'm just trying to restore sanity. Sigmund Freud, boy, Leroy to your vanity. To instill what kills krill, destroys manatee. So heal spills, but still seal deals that build factories. What looks Roman senator inner reveals Maccabees. So never just trust off guts, but what's actually. Unless it's Quados. Now we back to pillars of salt. I recall back peeling potatoes. In hindsight, maybe attack of killer tomatoes. A Caesar shoulders carrying plenty and payloads. Now that's another strata, but I was making sense. Then cop out took the highway, and I was making chips. A nappy head karate kid. I was breaking bricks, can fight like Tekken 5, even taking 6. This rehabilitation, I be taking trips. Don't ruin us, God said. I won't make a dent, hardly, but I'm still Harvey. I hope this making sense. Devil tooting his own horn. Don't come and take a sniff in the streets. You gotta fight. You get punished for taking whips. To make that change for your team, gotta have New Jersey drive in the stomach for taking whips. I'm just trying to redeem with these handful of bars. Don't beat me for coming clean. To unify the hooks, if you know it, then come and sing. No bussin' while I'm sleep. Nightmares will come and dream. Samurais rarely die from another sword. This is 1985, Mr. Hoverboard. That was Bobby Johnson potato, just to underscore. Think deep, but don't let it fry your motherboards. Dip deep, so now I'm painting's plural, but this is Junior's mural.
Aloft all hands strike the top masts and belay. Yon angry setting sun and fierce edge clouds declare the typhoon's coming. Before it sweeps your decks, throw overboard the dead and dying. Ne'er heed their chains. Hope, hope, fallacious hope. Where is thy market now?
Socio 101.5, buenos días mi gente, Leticia aquí mandándoles saludos donde quiera que estén, Texas, México, Los Ángeles, hasta Colombia, Centro y Sudamérica, Miami, mi pana del Caribe, Barcelona y de regreso a Chicago. Les mando besos, ¡mua! Saludos y que este día les traiga amor, dinero, prosperidad. Hoy mira nomás, qué sorpresa, nuestro amigo Lupe y Fiasco me dejó unas canciones para jugarles. ¿Están listos? Ándale pues, aquí les va, drogas.
Dios es mi droga, sino a que soy adicta. Bonita chica se encuentran de Costa Rica o tal vez Colombia y cantar sobre el volatica. Aviante reggae, no lucha en tonos, las mujeres paz, sin pistolas, solo rosas, es mejor que la coca, tranquilo, señorita, venga para ir a Barranquilla. Besos, como me veo realmente bueno, besos, como me veo realmente bueno, Dios es mi droga, sino a que soy adicta. Bonita chica se encuentran de Costa Rica o tal vez Colombia y cantar sobre el volatica. Aviante reggae, no lucha en tonos, las mujeres paz.
We are people who have historically been on the verge of extinction. We have been at many times under much stress since being brought into this country on many slave ships.
Reparations from segregation. Genius at Genesis, master system Segas. Punjabi mommy, dissect invaders on Sepulveda. Anointed players who call phrases, that's metal paper. Level layers, several shades of gray, a submission for it. MILF lover under silk covers who kiss her horses. Pilates central to preserving the body temple. Jazz classics combating the fattest ass status. Quotient, my potion soaking like boats and oceans. Motion sickness, I overdid out my finesse pack. Multi-decking new refreshment lessons from jet snacks. My mama wisdom, my competition is setbacks. Jet lagging, very swagging, my Jordans dirty. AMG performance, my foreign don't show no mercy. Mere products, objects meaningless to the overstanders. Contemplating with industrialists and social planners. Manilas, don't run us, 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 don't run us. Life's work, overseeing the 5 classics. You can accomplish anything if you survive blackness. Sober living, kosher kitchen, and co-defendants. Soda sipping, the soca rhythms and global vision. Fear no verdict, but I feel allergic to local prisons. My new resurgence of due returning to socialism. Youth moves pay dividends as an old man. Snake-headed Mayan goddess body with gold hands. Father sends his twins into the underworld. Though legendary, I weapon carry for same goals. My Februaries is necessary to save souls. Epilepsy diamonds flicker foolish on the cuff wrist. Do my duty to be useless to the fuck shit. Manufacture finished goods to service local needs. Dashboards lack the means to show my total speeds. Fast forward floors, forge orchids to go made. Construct the future with 30 bars. Long tenures, I'm returning home to dirty cars. Jasmine necklace from a poor woman, no Hindu streets. I gave her rupees, she gave me beauty, I Temple Creek. No millers, don't run us, 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 don't run us. God said, Roman logic, Greek prophets and ab tutors. Be more youngins, they 12 o'clock and jumping scooters. Through minute I end the training to run the future. Ain't time checked off my checkouts, too much for your computers. Chakra waves, singing bowls, stirring, I'm Dalai Lama. Creation, step in my mental selection, Bobby Condas. Nightmare women, dream girls, embodied monsters. Don't confuse my temptation battles for body monsters. Soul pilot to my reputation is body sopper. Word to body jealous, our Venus in this topless opera. Lost the combination, need security to come and pop a locker. Still no drinking, just bought this champagne header, watch this vodka. Pump band merchandise, patches on leather coats. Tell you tales of illegal sales by fetid boats. Swallowed by waves to hollow graves, they'll never float. Sunken ships carry slave tokens to western coast. Don't ruin us, 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 don't ruin us. God said,
Copper ally bracelet stones were recognized and used for currency as transactions from the end of the 15th century to the mid-20th century. Their metal content varied from copper to brass. Most manila were manufactured in England or France, and like trade beads, were used for trades with Africa. The local chiefs on the slave coast of West Africa traded their human cargo for many different commodities, and manila was one of them. This manila was manufactured in Birmingham between 1830 and 1850. It was being shipped to Africa to be bartered for one slave each manila. These slaves were then packed into holds of ships and taken to the West Indies and the Americas to be sold for vast profits if they did not die from the journey. The Dura was one of the slave ships with trade goods on her way to Africa to pick up her human cargo when she hit a rock and sank in 1843.
Me tell you about the thing. Come sit round the fire. Me tell you where we come from. Me tell you the story. Some men wanna live like a banker. Fill up the ship, then pull up the anchor. Pay the man them to come run and take ya. Rasclat chain in the brainwash nature. Ja give me your clothes and my tailor. Drop leg to the rhythm of the maker. Mash up the board of the fussy wholesaler. No rain or fall pan a Babylon acre. Zinc fence but me man is a mansion. They must have a rubber still have a bashman. Him in the cross but him still be a dancing. Everything cook a curry like a champion. In a jam but the man him a jamman. Original you should come follow fashion. Me already done seen what the future hold enough gold for the dark hearts in the chasms. So big up your chest, like a skin teeth in a bad man wagon. No fear me a duppy assassin. Make a wish me a duchy a laden. What them eyes are for them earth strong. Give thanks to the first gun. The man word like a bird song. I yourself me a work pun. Make one tell you about the nations. Grab malicious men in the wicked navigation. Smell up the slaves and stuff them in arrangement. We the children of the first generation. Fire burn, Babylon, real mama, soon follow, fire burn, Babylon, down praise, jobless. All I got is gold, golden memories. When I think about what you mean to me, all I got is gold, golden memories. When I think about what you did to me. Man, I'ma come down from England, and them one come merge for your kingdom. Same got enough men, 11 won't you bring some? Talawa and Bosh share your side, mate. Same don't want the liquor, let it feisty. Same got enough liquor for the trip. Now worry about the ting, man, everyone irie. Fuck worry me now, want to do it. Them a something man want me to trade. Pick me for aquatic ball head, must think me foolish. Me put a cutlass in his nuisance. Why? Wait on your dreams. To the smell and the sound and the screams and the panic of the captain and the crew who don't know what to do as the ship comes apart of the seams. Got him, shit gets pulled to the bottom by a group of men and women holding ropes with large hooks on the ends, specifically designed for catching boats. Crew in disbelief as they choke the weight of the chains on the slaves, pulling down to what they think are their graves. Afraid as they sink from the surface of the sea, till a soft voice in the water tells them, breathe. Fire bomb, a ta 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 ta. Babylon, a ta 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 ta. River mama, a ta 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 ta. Soon forward, a ta 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 ta. Fire bomb, a ta 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 ta. Babylon, a ta 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 ta. Down praise, a ta 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 ta. Jobless, a ta 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 ta. All I got is gold, golden memories. When I think about what you meant to me, all I got is gold, golden memories. When I think about what you did to me. tuned into what the future holds. I can never be a slave, niggas, they gon' have to pay me. Navy, downloaded by the titles like Jay-Z. That's a roll offshore like an AP, Davey. Jones like I own top of those hoppers off the side of the ship. Suicide didn't die from the dip. Submarine man, keep your eyes on the blips. Sonar, echo location and where we are phasing. Get back to our nation, oh Lord. So we walking back to Africa, and I found a detour to the seashore. Yes, jumped off the deck to leave footsteps on the depths of the seafloor.
My bones is where the beach is blank, where the beach is blank, cause it beats just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water. Hey, my bones is where the beach is blank, where the beach is blank, cause it beats just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ.
Dive with us, vibe with us, imbibe with the time. See salty cause you cried with us. When we looked it in the eyes, like how could you help her? Besides apologize and said that I'm sorry with shelter. Y'all can live down here forever, drowning in severed. From all your lungs and the lungs of your sons to your daughters, the water's the treasure. Some in the forest, talking the trees. Like how could you be in the chorus with something so horrid? You became boards for the floors and the doors of the warships. Anthropomorphic, the forest returned with a match made from itself and said burn us with that. Then left again and came back with that axe. We can serve you as furniture or furnace us blackie.
My bones is where the beach is white, where the beach is white, cause it beats just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water. Hey, my bones is where the beach is white, where the beach is white, cause it beats just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, shipwrecked with us. Grab vessels, bring them down to the depths with us. Take a hold of the bow with a Jesus. And the Brigantine Sanderson. And the Amistad. And the Henry of London. Elizabeth, Fanny Butler. And the Hector. And the Creed, the Baratoga. And the Martha Florin. And the Caroline. And the Brittany. And the Comet, Alabama. And the Wanderer. Henrietta Marie. The Molly, the Sloop. The Moloch. And the Bull Murtay. And the River Volta. The Lord Board. The LSC. The Eagle. The Agent Coca. And the Colorado. Tartar Morgan. The Misa. The Pangas. And the Mary Bull. And the Serve. Winsberry. And the Liverpool. The Marquis O'Grady. The Inbus. The Ferras. The Leons. The Navigator. And the Phoenix. Plator, Mugu, Dragon, Greyway, Ruby, Caroline Bark, and the Taganini of Carrollton, Pinnis, Swallow, Green Dragon, and the Charles, the Able A, the Moon Tavern, and the Slant, Hannibal of London, Jeffrey, Littlefeet, Mediterranean, Lee, Annalee, the Solomon, and the Tyre, Cobb, the Mercy, the Envy, the Little Napoleon, Rainbow, Enterprise, the Catherine, Bristol, the Columbia, the Anne, the Adelaide, Brooks, and the Law.
Where the beach is white, where the beach is white, cause it beats just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water. Hey, my bones is where the beach is white, where the beach is white, cause it beats just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ.
Rise with us, from out the sevens to the heavens and the skies in us. Conversations with the constellations, while you navigate the haters. Black baby alligator betas, supposed to do greater. With all of your alphas and betas and minors and majors. You were so busy just trying to shine. You should have been trying to save us. Star said excuse our behavior. We will be indebted to you for all of eternity if you counseled your heart and forgave us. Remove all our favors from children to sailors and slavers. Repay you with acres, but here in the heavens where harvest is greater, a meager inheritance. Pardon our arrogance, those with Americans got them to places much safer here.
Where the beach is white, where the beach is white, cause it beats just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet, just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water. Hey, my bones is where the beach is, like where the beach is, like cause the beach just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet, just like Jesus Christ. For you, for fire and mad for you, start. Fall off the flat for you, shot. 3 in the path for you, 6. All that I have for you, for fire and mad for you, start. Fall off the flat for you, shot. 3 in the path for you, 6. All that I have for you, for fire and mad for you, start. Fall off the flat for you, shot. 3 in the path for you, 6. All that I have for you, for fire and mad for you, fall off the flat for you, shot. 3 in the path for you. niggas, the dolphins is with us, the crabs is my comrades, the seahorse be holding us down. Jellyfish, they just be rolling around. Lobsters is cool, they are not food, they part of the crew. And that mean they down, 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 they down. I'm thriving, deciding you tried to stop me from diving. Looking for my, as I flow, brandish up my ghost, tattoos all of my ghosts.
Throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted, the indifference of those who should have known better, the silence of the voice of justice when it mattered most. This has made it possible for evil to triumph. Man's limitation, transfiguration. I could dance done at the welcome to the demo. Modern man comes to the wedding in the limo. Mixing doves with the rice rain. Uncle Ben's off the rails on the night train. And that storm took us to the platform, push us back to the bachelor's back door. Hook us off the track, take you back to where that fat girl pushed us. And that's very old, like Blackberry Bowl, but the juice sweeter than where the party at, or releasing these niggas from the roof and leaving these niggas on the loose, or keeping these niggas in the coops and leaving these niggas on the noose. Free, Shamu fan, got a world to see.
I'm thriving, deciding you tried to stop me from diving. Looking for my, as I flow, shove my ghost, tattoos all of my ghosts.
That until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. That until there's no longer first class and second class citizens in any nation. That until the color of the man's skin is no more significant than the color of his eyes. Yeah, to the limit, delivering in the methadone clinic. Riding with the pack like a peloton, flying with the sack in the trap like a pregnant. Is it breaks in the backs from the cracks that we step upon? If I triple my word, will it cripple my mom? If I simple my search, will it mental my calm? Will it hurt if I give you my palm? To tell in it, don't put a nail in it. How you gon' see the world if you're well in it? Reading my palms like it's braille in it. Is it the trail of the forest? Or the forest with the trail in it? That's a sail with a 12 in it. Water coming through from impaling it. Nothing left of the boat but my horse. Still I fill up the world and I float like heights.
I'm thriving, deciding you tried to stop me from diving. Looking for my, as I flow, shove my ghost, tattoos all of my ghosts.
A qualified man with vision, unmoved by by daily selfish interests. He led to right decisions by his conscience. In general, a man who knows from whence he comes and where he is going will cooperate with his fellow human beings. He will not be satisfied with merely doing his ordinary duties, but will inspire others by his good example. You are being watched by the nation. You should realize that you will satisfied if you do good, but on the contrary, you do evil, it will lose its hope and confidence in you. Selassie. Hydrant open wide on the side of the colonized. Swimming in the street, fell asleep on my mama thighs, blocking out the noise that destroys little boys. Live in joy, ship ahoy, get deployed by the rockabye. Deep into the sea of my dreams. Lying, fall asleep at the feet of my queen. Hawk, I'ma right to the beat of your wings. Song for the Ethiopian king.
I'm driving, sliding, you're trying to stop me. I'm driving, looking for my as I flow, show my ghost, touch my ghost. Highest, I'm driving, sliding, you're trying to stop me. I'm driving, looking for my, as I flow, brand new shell for my ghost, touch my ghost. Get up, brush sand off myself. I was just holding my breath. Blue shorts, red shirt, how I'm dressed. I look fresh and I feel bliss. What's your name? My name Alan. Sounds like Alan. I love salad. I got talents. I can do flips. I can keep my balance. I love dancing. Matter of fact, can I have one right now? Y'all heard the man lights out. And the moon turns into a disco ball. Heaven better come and get your daughter. Waltzing all on top of that water. Then whip, then netting, then dip. Down to my submarine, I got a pair of seats. Raise the periscope and see parakeets. And the dinosaurs gonna be scaring me. Got my own personal Dairy Queen. Satisfaction is guaranteed. I'm rather dashing apparently. Got an airplane too, won't you come fly through the air with me? Best thing of all, my mother says that I'm very sweet. Janala said it's all cool, but what about school? An ancient Muslim who can't talk till you marry me. Wind can be a cover, the beach can be a pillow, my heart can be a house, my eyes can be a windows to teach you how to swim. And then we'll play Nintendo, be with all your friends, dancing to the tempo. Go island, 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 yeah.
And they said, yeah, now entering that Canadian Olympic swimming team. And those medals are just glistening. So gold, so cold, yeah. And Allen did the most, all those world records he broke. That's why his nickname is the lifeguard, and my God is he dope. Michael Phelps cannot believe it, even though he is his coach. He
might be the next Steve Cecil, or maybe Jacques Cousteau, where he saw that little boy go and fall off of that boat. So he jumped off in that water, swam him right back to the shore. Now ain't that wild? So the child won't smile, so Alan get a towel to dry him off and wipe him down. Put the ice cream out, that's more his style. Father runs down that beach, see his son just playing in the sand. Hugs Alan, who says he's a brave little man. Walk away, little boy turns around and waves his hand. Coach Janela said, guess what I did today? Got my rescue on, save the kid today. Had my wetsuit on and my pants today. Even told him next time how to swim away. You should really feel good that you gave your help. Might get you into heaven, might raise your health. Might get a lot of blessings, might raise your wealth. Bet you ain't even know that you saved your seed.
Which can be your cover, beach can be your pillow. My heart can be your house, my eyes can be your windows. Teach you how to swim, and then we'll play Nintendo. Be with all your friends, dancing to the tempo. Go island, 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 go island. Which can be your cover, the beach can be your pillow. My heart can be your house, my eyes can be your windows. Teach you how to swim, and then we'll play Nintendo. You'll be with all your friends, dancing to the tempo.
Helter Skelter is the order of the day. Watch what you say and what's being said. When you bow your head, make sure your words are true. Make sure your God is in you. Make sure your God is in the things you say and do.
To the ceiling, all for the love of plugs, squilling, hilling, no more timberland turf, you too soft for this award. When that awkwardness you walking off into the office with, in the rims with friends ends like state trials and PayPals, in nondescript homes in Arizona, in subdivided neighborhoods with floors made of solid wood, and roofs of clay tiles sits a couple $1 million. Sin I tried, but the old me blew it. Exactly how you know I do it. All my brothers, I would love to paint them Jewish. We infiltrate the movement and assassinate the music. Exaggerate the ass and face and masturbate to it. The constituency brilliant, but the candidates are stupid. I'm too rude to ask for nudes, but way too ruthless not to pursue it, yeah. To the horses made a body porous. Absorbing up the pork made him enormous. Fear of rape made him informant. Fully shroomed in the motel room, waging the torment. Never trust a dope fiend with your hopes and dreams. Let him play in museums with the dead bodies and broken things. What happens when the sugar barons meet the coca kings? And they beam it into space. She seemed to be in place at the parent-teacher conference with hallucinations screaming in the face. The cleaner lady crazy. She say she got a demon in the safe, but it's eating through the back and soon be leaving through the gates. The hollerer shouts who's bright enough to pay a toddler to watch a ghoulish Oxycontin gobbler on Hanukkah. Maybe a Phoenix-based multi-million-dollar launderer. Fuck the cartel so bad she attends court on the monitor, yeah? loin. Slimmer than a slot to enter coins to let a nigga join. Her figure skated like Michelle Kwan. Aluminum illuminated to a hell bomb ice. Then hold on to it like the Elron device. Then pass the audition to the poor hand side of the maelstrom's position. Street sales in comparison pale to the Scottsdale bail bonds commission. It's like trapping out the pawn shop. Getting close to the magic like the rapping on the wine box. Third layer from the wave and grant absurd last prey at first favors from the grave to crack the pipes like icy nights and turn mayors into slaves. Politics bring fevers to punish dealers, adjudicate the Jostens and stop the ringleaders. The Geese Howards and King Ghidras cook E in the family tree of esteemed dealers, yeah. Compose yourself like a self-aware opera conjurer. In the zone like Sonic that produced me a sign of the end times. End time to make profit off the t-shirts. And monetize all the research and leave Earth feet first. Reach, behold, whites get white in the cold. And colors don't fade in the bleach. Applause then fall through a man-made south. Talking to a doll at the pancake house. They bring the lightsaber, so bring the lampshades out. Move to say something lewd on the news. And move like views on a cruise. And fuse like cues in the use. Cause I can't hold on. Are you close to me? Sunset so long. Can you call me? Cause I lost my phone. Should I wait for you? Should I go? I can't function. Drugs are too strong. I'm seeing stars now, but I'm still unknown. I'm here alone. Sunset so makes for life, chilling like space with ice. High as a cape, snakes hiss like air at the Sinclair. When you put it in the face like skincare, but they just take them on like a hen chair. I done that, I've been there. This a comeback, let me unpack and unwrap souvenirs. Free as the speech on the untap. Flat like time on the run. Why you bring a host to a gun rack? That's the Alpha and Omega, that's the vodka and the vomit. Why you playing soccer with the Sonics? That's the iPod to the Amish. You should get involved with the honest, where everything's honored like Elijah Muhammad. Mixed with the Pontiff, hooked on phonics. Let's be liars.
That's not chronic, cooked on Islamic, and it's haunted.
What side are you on? I'm getting warm, and I can't hold on. Are you close to me? Sunset so long. Can you call me? 'Cause I lost my phone. Should I wait for you? Or should I go?
I don't function these drugs.
I always loved you.
Sun God Sam in the California drug deals. Raindrop Wayne in the Bangkok love bills. Horn, she knows that I'm crooked like on, but she's still going like a paradox. Parasite, no it ain't right. Whether fair, now she knows that I'm horny like Triceratops. Together, but separated like a pair of socks. Wow, like pot using both hands, and his head is the O. I only follow escorts now. Call it sticking to the programs. Fucking all the police, addicted to the pole dance. Come here like pole pop. You love it over here like go watch. I would treat the box box like it's UPS. I would treat the box like a sneakerhead. If you shake and throw it like a match with a cigarette, then drop it like a match on the gas trail. Fix another round for the mob. You the bomb like your heart up and down to the guard to the back bell. Still wanna put my meat up in your V like a Maxwell. Stick a fork in it, dog. It's important to y'all, but it's pork in it, so it ain't important at all. So underground layer with a torch in the hall. What a fortunate calls from the horoscopes, cards, and the fortunes and balls. Outfit so small, saw a portion of draws. Career slide off the track and put the Porsche in the wall like skirt, 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 skirt.
Cause I can't hold on. Are you close to me? Sunset so long. Can you call me? Cause I lost my phone. Should I wait for you? Should I go home? I can't function. Drugs are too strong. I'm seeing stars now, but I'm still unknown. Out here alone. Sunset so long.
Talks to the noise in their heads, safe in the middle but destroys at the edge. Burns up the nest and poisons the eggs. Where the sound hits the ground, the toys tend to beg for the dark from the dark. But it's too hard to march when your heart's nailed down to the star. On your mark in the spark, but she parked too caught up in the bliss to risk ripping them apart. So she wanna stay on a high tonight to survive. The eyes bright wide down the manor, open in the face to be washed in the wash in the glow. Where the faraway souls of downtown Atlanta, my rapport. A million similar souls signaling, hoping to be a synonym for now. Put in the pill again when it drowns. When the night comes round and the sky opens up and the lights come down.
Are you gonna take it all away? Luminescence. Are you gonna take it all away? You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4, can't XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4, can't XO.
She just runs and comes to the back of the beginning, which once was the happiness of winning. The killer contrived to end the vibe, tried to fend her inside, but then survived the attack of other feelings. Cracking at the seals, life hacking it back into something real is the key to the ease of the bleeds in the ceilings. Fauceting all the things down from the dark clouds, the valve house canals, the foul, the underpinnings that it breaks. The surge, tsunamis down, advantages, knocking down establishments, washing out the catalyst of fate. Wait, filling the room, moon, the moon, and the wanderlust stuck in downtown Los Angeles. A billion similar souls signaling, hoping to be a synonym for now. Put in the pill again when it drowns, when the night comes round and the sky opens up and the lights come down.
Are you gonna take it all away? Luminescence. Are you gonna take it all away? You and me, ecstasy, XXO. You and me, ecstasy, XO. Can't slow down. 1, 2, 4, can't XO.
genetics, medics, headed with warfare's kinetic. The squares everywhere and dare to self-edit and wreck. Baddest, that no longer matters. Planet shatter scatters the practice on fanatics. Damage, managed, still able to feel some of the long lost magic of downtown Damascus. Infinity, similar soul signaling, hoping to be a synonym for now. Put in a pelican when it drowns, when the night comes round and the sky opens up and the lights come on.
Adults are responsible for teaching children how to observe the ways of their ancestors. In fact, God insists that adults talk to their children when they sit at home and when they walk along the road, when they lie down and when they get up. In other words, God is saying, don't mess up the children. African-American families are being driven further and further apart from each other to the extent that children, particularly those living in urban neighborhoods, are growing up without the benefit of having adults in whom they can confide. Consequently, African-American cultural values are at risk of being lost, like teaching children to respect their elders and saying thank you and no thank you and other forms of common courtesy. God is saying, don't mess up the children.
You live forever.
How about them bullets ain't slow you up? You ain't really dying, we watched you grow up. At 12 months, you took your first steps awkwardly across the kitchen floor to your best. Your first breaths that we can call words were in your father's lap on November 23rd. And they would live for me, and he did for you. Flipped a neutron and stayed inside the crib for you. And this commitment from your father imparted a deep sense of value you forever harbored. We were all so proud as we seen you getting smarter, and the bond grow deep between the mother and the daughter. 'Cause you were not a martyr. You knew how our brain looked and could roughly describe all the different regions. Can tell when we were sick and even knew the reasons. The world wasn't at peace, gunfire every weekend, but you were hardly there because you was always leaving. Field museum, planetarium, aquarium, you saw some everything. And in those moments, as a little girl, you realized it was a bigger world, bigger than the South Side, bigger than Chicago. You were bigger still, wanting rims on your car though, and big ass woofers in your car though, so you could wang like your daddy at the park eating sharks. Went to King where you were teased for being smart, where you bumped into Hadia teaching art. You live. Is when you got your scholarship. At 22 is when you got your doctorate. Even now it's kind of hard to believe, but your father taught you work hard and achieve. And you complied, accepted by every medical school you applied. But the coolest thing is when they offered you that high-paying slot, you replied, they need me in the hood, and that's where you reside. Free clinic, nobody denied. That's where you heard the shots and quickly ran outside and saw a man in a van and a bleeding baby in his hands. Fading fast, but you knew she could survive. Did everything you could to keep this girl alive. Stabilized until the ambulance arrived. And in that moment where you gave your help, I bet you didn't know that you saved yourself. You live. Forever.
Facts from the rack.
This is a kingdom, Kingston is a kingdom, New Orleans is a kingdom, South Central is a kingdom, yeah. Freedom, 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 black life is a kingdom, why can't yourself for no reason?
Facts from the rack. Why can't yourself for no reason? And sit it down. Shout to them with no mean nothing. Hold the sword like a hand shut. Rights and passions in the manhood. Heights and malice in the landlord. Like the lights of havoc do no damn good. Half sleep from being over-preached. Other half sleep cause it's saying good. A chief would take his hand like a thief and make him stand like a man would. In the face of an ambush. To the back of they attack. Front of they front line out the plane with no parachutes in they backpacks. Chopping weed, then dropping seeds, then flowers grow where they land at. Proper deeds on top of these to make power flow from they hand claps. Suicide is suicide. You and I, what they do divide. Who will right to see you survive? It means to or die to make you alive. It means you should write for the two that died. It means you arrive with the youth inside your king. You align with the truth beside of things. Wise to the lives that they do provide and bring war. Is the king make a kingdom? Or the kingdom make a king? Is it free when it's freedom? Or being dumb, being free? Does the king make a kingdom? Or the kingdom make a king? Is it free when it's freedom? Or being dumb, being free?
Kingdom, Kingston is a kingdom, New Orleans is a kingdom, South Central is a kingdom, yeah. Freedom, 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 black life is a kingdom, why can't yourself for no reason?
Well, if man was meant to fly, Jah would have made us all with wings. Well, he made us all with crowns. That means that every man a king. Your mind, it is your castle. Mankind govern how you think. The ghetto is a kingdom. Care not how the gully sink. No one can change my mind. Now I am thoroughly convinced. My woman is a queen that brings forth more princess and prince. And if you add up the equation, it must mean I'm royal since everyone in my surroundings is of royal heritage. Not everyone of royal blood, dressed up in a mink. Only for king and queen with them roof make out a zinc. So Jah bless the baby mother washing up in a sink. And I raise the generation where you take it to the brink. Does a king make a kingdom, or does a kingdom make a king? This hidden empire of kings and queens that no one's noticing. Does a king make a kingdom, or does a kingdom make a king? This hidden empire of kings and queens that no one's noticing.
New Orleans is a kingdom, Kingston is a kingdom, New Orleans is a kingdom, South Central is a kingdom, yeah. Freedom, 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 black life is a kingdom, why can't yourself for no reason?
My mind is an excellent weapon. I will not die for what they will come to the table and put together all our blessings. Our blessings religiously, blessings ability, blessings materially identify enemies, disconnect from the mentally, pour all our energy into the kingdom. Back to the front on my way down. Guidance to show you your way around. Tired, I watch while you lay down. You got why I sleep, I put oxygen. You take a part of my peace and inherit the heritage. We're not American dreaming. We're realizing a kingdom. Only through the print of the dead man. My mind is an excellent weapon. I will not die for one label. Let's come to the table when put together all our blessings. Blessings religiously, blessings ability, blessings material, identify enemies, disconnect from the mentally. Put all of our energy into the kingdom. Back to the front of my web now. Gotta start show you your way around. Tired, I watch while you lay down. You go while I sleep, I put onto the beat. Take a part of my piece and inherit the heritage with that American dream. We're realizing a kingdom.